Well, hello everybody. Welcome again to another exciting Saturday night. Oh, wait a minute. It's Sunday.
Sunday night.
Oh no.
That's okay, folks. I was probably still on Saturday night too, and it's totally my fault we're late.
It's true.
It's true. I'm sure that those that know me personally are out there saying, yeah, thanks, Captain Obvious. But the show last night, the festival, the the Wizard and Witches Halloween Festival over at the Army Navy last night.
Air Force.
Army Navy Flyboy. Okay, thank you. Okay, Air Force.
Oh.
I know. I won't call them Flyboys anymore today.
Well, if you're going to call them flyboys, you have to call the Navy what? Frogs?
Squids.
Squids. Yeah. And what was the Army guys?
They're just soldiers.
Oh, so you guys cut them a slack, eh? You get to walk. That's punishment enough.
Well, yeah, that is punishment enough.
I'm just kidding, folks.
Yes. So thanks a lot to Pam Mahoney for helping me out with the booth yesterday. I met so many wonderful people, including two fellow psychics. I had once an astrologer. I think they're both astrologers. Anyhow, and thank you to Royal for putting on such a nice show. I hope to be in all of her shows next year. I'm sorry I won't be at the Sparkle show for Christmas, so. Okay, so we'll get on with it.
We'll get on with it? All right. Speak Knowledge wants to know. Oh, can I get a spirit message reading using the runes?
Okay.
Oh, so look at that.
Okay, and Speak Knowledge, Spirit thinks that this is a time for you to be focusing on love. And another thing about this means lake, and another thing about lake is always remember that emotions run deep, and those around you probably feel things deeper than you think they do. Okay, so people aren't unfeeling and cold. Everybody's got their story, everybody's got their walls up. All right, and then you have Ansus, which is spiritual ancestor. And that's a secondary kind of influence that's around you right now, Speak Knowledge. And spiritual ancestor basically means looking to the older generation. What would Grandma do? What would Grandpa do? Because they're there, and they're there very much around you, including those on your family tree who are in spirit. But you do have your ancestors watching over you. And this is time for you to focus on love. Who's next?
Melons Maloney. Will I be in a love relationship by the winter?
Okay, so the winter, well, you got a couple months until winter. That's like almost to Christmas. Oh yeah. So let's see what the cards can tell Melons Maloney about her love life. Okay. Okay, Melons Maloney. And what we get is the Magician upside down. The Magician upside down talks about a failure to manifest when you have all the elements right in front of you. So one of the things that the cards are telling you is that you're looking to have somebody, you're looking for somebody else to make all the moves, and it's not saying scare some guy off by being too pushy, but it is saying that you should go out more if you want a love life. Go out and do the things you want to do. So yeah, so you need to get more active, and that's on you. Oh, yeah. and again, you got the Ten of Pentacles reversed. And the Ten of Pentacles talks about, basically the family home. And since your question is about love, again, it's saying you're sitting here waiting for it. And you've been sitting around waiting for it far too long. Oh, yeah. There we go. There we go. And the Six of Swords reverse, the Six of Swords right side up means basically moving through troubled waters. There's this quiet stress. But when it's reversed like this, it means moving forward without worry. So this is a good time for you to let down your guard, go out and do the things you want to do. Because sitting at home wishing for it is not going to make it happen. And it just looks like you've got everything that if you give them a chance to help you out, I'm sure that the universe and your guides would help you find love. But you got to get up. You got to get more active.
Active, eh?
Well, more involved.
Oh yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
All right, Cindy C is next. Looking for a reading for the week ahead.
Okay, so what does Cindy C need to know for the week ahead? You packing this week?
What?
Well, I was asking her if she was packing this week because I saw her putting things together. I think I was just seeing golf clubs. Anyhow, let's see what the cards have to say. Oh, did you get me a soda, honey?
Oh, no.
Okay, could you hand me something to drink, please?
I'll go get you a soda.
Oh, you're going to abandon me. Okay, that's okay. I can do it alone for a little tiny bit. Okay, so what can, what do you...
Getting you a little tiny fiddle.
Yeah, get me 2 of them. All right. In case you didn't hear that, he offered to get me a tiny fiddle. All right, so Cindy C, the week coming ahead, it does look like the weather isn't going to be in your favor. And you may be, when I see the Queen of Swords, like, and by the way, the sun, I'm just reading literally that the sun is going to be covered up. Sunny weather, it's going to be the opposite of sunny weather this week. And when I look at the Queen of Swords, and like the Queen of Swords right side up is kind of like Salome, she's going to, you must tell her the truth when you approach her or she is going to chop your head off, right? So then what you have here is the Queen of Swords reverse, and I feel like this is somebody younger that you're going to have to deal with who may be not very honest, and it's really hard to deal with people who lie, especially young people who lie, because you don't want to call them on it, but and finally you're shown as a Queen of Pentacles, and yeah, the Queen of Pentacles is a lot like the Empress. She's very motherly, she's down to earth, she's practical. So it's saying that despite the fact that you have to deal with little annoyances and things not going your way, overall your mood's going to be pretty good, and you're going to be able to face whatever the week has to offer in a very practical, nurturing manner. And it just feels like you're chill this week, and this is exactly what you need to be.
And next we have Benoucha. What's next in my career?
Okay. So, cards. Tell Benoucha about her career.
Tick, tick.
Well, I really worry about seeing the devil, but it's the devil reversed. So I do see those who are maybe, who are basically emotionally abusive to the others in the office are going to be put out. So that's not one of you, but I just see an abuser being removed this week. And by abuser, I mean emotional abuser. And I do see the Knight of Swords, right side up, is the knight who goes forward full force. And reverse, I have a feeling that that's telling you that, you know, when somebody's put out, when somebody's fired or retired or transferred, it leaves a position open. And the Knight of Swords is telling us you need to be more aggressive about going after positions. Right. Yeah, I do see liars exposed. Not all of them. You can't do anything about that. You know who's honest. You know who's not. So you know who to rely on. Whose words to trust. Basically, I do see the road ahead being a little bit treacherous as far as moving ahead career wise. But when I see the Knight of Swords, just the way it is, it tells me that you can break through whatever barrier somebody wants to put in your way as far as going forward. You just have to be assertive. Basically, don't be a putz and don't be taken down by somebody's lies. Because you do have a potential here, but you can't be weak-hearted about it. Okay, so what do we see next?
Oh, I'm seeing stuff? All right, let's see.
Starry. Oops.
Okay. How will working with K affect my life and relationship with J?
Taurus. Tauruses are stubborn. I'm sure that Tauruses are the jealous type, though. Although they are very observant, so, you know, you might pick up on the vibes that Jay's putting out. I mean, that Kay is putting out there. Okay, so let's see. It does this interesting little triangle come about. And one of the reasons, you know, I do think that I wonder if you have some sort of past connection with Kay. If maybe you dated Kay or something like that. Because, you know, why else would it even affect your relationship with Jay? Yeah. You've got that Page of Swords, but it's Page of Swords reversed. And, you know, first off, the working together, it makes me think that there's been a new opportunity, something new coming along. When I see the Page of Swords, but it's kind of like there for the wrong reasons. Okay, so there's that too. You kind of still got feelings for him, which that worries me. And your Taurus being very intuitive picks up on this. He picks up on the tension between you and Kay. And I know you're going to say, but I don't like him. I broke up with him, da, 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 or I don't like him in that way. There's sparks there that Jay's picking up on. So you're going to have to make sure that you have Kay keep his distance. Because there's something there, and it's up to you to decide whether you want to chance your relationship with Jay or whether you want to kind of distance Kay. You can't have both. You can't have a flirtatious, emotional affair at work and then go home and expect your husband not to notice.
All right, moving on to Patricia.
Yeah, well,
I want to know what the cards say and how I did on my midterm exams last week. Oh, just exam, not plural.
Okay. Studying hard, are we, Patricia? Yeah. Boy, one of the things I'm getting is there's just not enough hours in the day. So you're really spreading yourself thin, that's for sure. But let's see how you did on your midterm. That's what you wanted to know. Okay. How did Patricia do on her midterm? I'm really stressed about it. Been stressed for 3 days about that? Oh, those threes are really, it's really kind of up and down. So, it's sort of, it matters where the curve falls. And that's up to the teacher, because I guess it was a hard exam. And with hard exams, you get more than one person that's really toward the unsatisfactory or fail part. And that's when the grading curve comes in. And I know this is saying it depends on whether your professor decides to add the curve or not. But you'll know in 3 days.
Okay, moving on to In the Garden Tarot.
Hey, how you doing?
Should I continue doing tarot on YouTube, or is there another way? Are you enjoying doing tarot on YouTube?
Yeah.
I mean, we're just doing this for fun.
Yeah.
So, if you're having fun, great. If not, then, that's your answer.
Yeah.
If it's not fun, you don't do it, right? See what the cards say.
See what cards say indeed.
La la la.
Yeah, I think this was hard for you to bring out in the open. I mean, it's been a great relief to you to start doing the tarot publicly, but it feels like there's still kind of a little judgment on the side of your family. Yeah. Okay. So the YouTube thing wasn't the best beginning, but it was a beginning, and it was the beginning of doing something you love. So I really feel like you should keep it up, but like the producer said, you should do it for fun. You should do it because you enjoy it, and it's easy enough to start out in the tarot and hold a second job at the same time. A lot of tarot readers do. If you want to be public with it, run an ad in, they don't have those anymore, the little newspapers. Newspaper ads work. They really do. So you might want to put newspaper ads. Make sure you have a good place to read. A lot of readers read out of their home. If you're single, I would suggest that you leave a pair of man's shoes by the door. What else? What else can I suggest? Go to psychic fairs, talk to the other psychics, because sometimes other psychics will guide you. So that's what I would suggest you do. Okay.
Okay, moving on to Angie.
Hi, Angie.
Will there be reconciliation with Samuel? How does he feel about me?
Isn't it more important about how you feel about him? And anybody here knows how I feel about going back. It just a lot of times.
Yeah, especially when you're talking reconciliation, that usually means that there was a serious split,
Yeah.
As compared to somebody that moved away to college or university and you lost track of them over the years.
Okay, so let's see what you need to know about that. I'll tell you, it's just some kind of. Okay, so it feels like he sent you messages, but I doubt the sincerity of the messages, because this one shows up in ill-aspected spots. Yeah. And you've got the Knight of Wands, so I feel like he's made a lot of promises that he's not going to keep. I just don't feel good about this. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So when I see the Seven of Cups, it says you're really confused about this. Um, you're not sure who he is. You're not sure what you want, but you do know that it's almost like I really get this feeling like you're going to end up back with him anyway. And I just think it's really confused and ill advised. Having said that, I won't judge you for following your heart. But yeah, the cards are saying it's ill advised.
Ill advised.
Yeah, let's just leave it at that.
All right.
And Kara wants guide messages. Oh, all right.
In 3 steps, take a left.
Kara's got some cowboy guides. She's a lucky girl. All right. So, spirit messages for Kara. So, okay, so you see you got the wands. Basically, 1, 2, and 3 of wands. The 2 and the 3 are reversed. But you know what? I think that's just because it was the way it's hard to explain, but what I see your spirit guides saying is that the opportunities that you've been asking for, the opportunities that you've been waiting to come to you, is coming to you very quickly. So be ready to grab an opportunity that's coming to you quickly within the next 3 weeks.
Okay. Next we have wheat. What are you doing? Oh, soda.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Should I add past relationship story to my self-help book? Will it add more substance? I'm almost done writing it and just doing some tweaks.
You know what you should do? You should write the story, set it aside for a few days, and read it again, and then decide. But we'll see what the cards have to say.
Yeah, and I think there's definitely a perspective that you need to read it with, which is, am I whining?
Yeah, because you don't want to come off like that. Okay, so the book itself is a good opportunity. So good for you. You had it's been therapeutic too. It's helped you with a lot of problems in your own life as you've written to other people. As you've written the book, and yeah, that's so writing the book has been a healing thing for you. Good opportunity. Basically they're saying your book's going to turn out well and that it's healing. It's a healing book. It's a healing book. So I think that as far as that last chapter, you're in the drafting stage, the editing stage anyhow. Just write it and see what it sounds like. That's why you want to put it away for a couple of days, because right now you're sounding like somebody that has their stuff together. So, yeah. Just write it and see. It will be revealing to you.
Next, we have Cool Libra. Will Lib call me for an interview soon? And after that, we're going to do a pick card.
Okay. So Cool Libra. Let's know about Lib. How's the interview? So, what do the cards have to say? Oh, yeah. Well, they liked you at the interview. Okay, so the Lover's reverse says they liked you, but this isn't a love connection, which interview is usually not, but you may have felt an attraction to somebody there, and they remind you this is a successful job offer or position offer. just because I'm getting that 10 of Pentacles. And, oh, yeah, and the Chariot. The Chariot reverse, but the Chariot reverse is in the positive position. So I do feel like you will get an offer. They like you as a person. They think you show a lot of potential. They're only worried about your skill level. And so that's something you can prove. So you are going to get your opportunity.
All right, folks, we'll be right back. And here we are once again with Pick a Card. Sally's shuffling her deck. She's going to draw 3 cards from that right now. You pick a card. We'll go from there.
So tell me, friends, which card did you pick this week? Did you pick card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3? Which one of these cards is to tell you about your week? If you pick card number 1, then your tarot card for this week is the Death card. And don't take a draw in. It very rarely means actual death. It does mean change. So this is a week where change is going to be thrust upon you. Might not be easy change. Change is not easy for some people, and some people embrace it. This is a good week for you to be the kind of person that embraces change and know that there is, in front of you, there is going to be a change of leadership or power shift. Okay. Did you pick card number 2? Well, if you pick card number 2, then your tarot card this week is 10 of Swords reversed. Now, right side up. Right side up means, not just killing somebody once, but killing them 10 times over. So there's a bit of an overkill, and there's this idea of hanging on to past griefs. Because you look at this card, and the deeds have already been done, the hurt has already been made, and there's a new day dawning. So when it's reversed like this, it means that this week is going to be an easier week for you to let go of past grudges. And it is a good week for forgiving. And that's what this week is about. Forgiving. Okay. Did you pick card number 3? Well, if you pick card number 3, then your card for this week is the Queen of Swords. And you guys who play hearts, the Queen of Swords is basically a close cousin to the Queen of Spades. And they can both be called the B word. With the Queen of Swords, she holds out one hand in friendship, but she also holds a sword. And Queen of Swords is one that you cannot lie to, or she will punish you. So this is a week to not accept lies, which you shouldn't anyway, because nobody lies by accident. It's always intentional, and it's always disrespectful. So the Queen of Swords say, this is a week for you to be that person, to be the person that will not accept lies, to be the person that seeks out truth. And there's a certain power and focus that the Queen has that you will have this week. Words and communications are well aspected. Okay. And thank you so much for tuning in to this week's pick card. And have a good week of February the 13th. And
you mean October 13th?
October 13th. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God.
Hey, yeah, you got something wrong, too. So I got way wrong. So have a happy week of the October 13th. And for my friends in Canada, my neighbors in Canada, happy Thanksgiving.
we are back to our regular scheduled programming. Charger Fan 870s looking for spirit guide messages.
So, what is Charger 870 fan? Charger, yeah, it's Charger Fan 870. Okay, first off, you need to know that this is a good time to do things by the rule. So, follow the middle of the road, right? Yeah, but don't be afraid to dream and hope. And these are major arcana cards, so they're pretty powerful. The idea of adhering to the norms and standards, it gives you a certain order in your life and shows a certain responsibility. So that's going to be good for you. And the star is the star is about hope. It's about a new day. You know, and she pours from with both hands. So she's giving freely. And the positive aspect is Nine of Swords, which sounds a little weird for the most positive, what's supposed to be the most positive card, to be a card about worrying for somebody else. But I think your guides are giving you a message here that you worry too much about others. You know, basically, you're on a pretty good path here, and all you have to do is just be true to what you know you should do the right thing, but don't be afraid to dream big and reach big. And also know that you worry too much about others and you carry the weight of others who will not help themselves. So this is a time to let that go, okay? Don't lose sleep over other people. They're not losing sleep over themselves. Okay, so who's next?
Happy birthday, Michelle Weber. It was mine yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, what are you saying yeah for?
Because it was your birthday.
How would I know as far as you're concerned?
Seriously?
Was there a card? Are you getting out the F-bomb here?
Oh, you put it out of my reach.
Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness. You know, yesterday at the show, our friend Pam's parents visited, and her dad was sitting down behind the booth, and I came over to say hi, and her dad says, well, I better not stand up or you'd be eye level to my knees. Okay. And there's the F-bomb. The F-bomb. Okay.
Have you done Charger Fans reading yet?
Yes.
Moving on to Magnets Millions.
Wants to know about the man she'll marry.
Oh, okay.
So, Magnus Millions. Well, let's see what the cards see for the future of your love life. Magnus Millions, future love life. That would certainly contain the man you'll marry. Yeah. We want the long view here. And I'm pretty good at being farsighted with some of my readings. So let's see. What can the cards tell you about the man you're going to marry? So first off, I notice that all the cards are reversed. But you know, the messages are pretty good. I think that maybe for some reason you don't feel worthy. But I do see somebody coming into your life, but not as quickly as you'd like. So this is somebody who you'll meet maybe, I'm getting 6, but it really feels far off. Maybe next June. But it's saying that you don't have to try so hard because this is something that's along your path. You don't have to manifest it. So, yeah, within 10 years, you'll be happily married. And you see the husband and wife here so happy with what they've got, and they've got the little house and the kids dancing, and that's pretty much what I see coming forward for you. I think this is somebody who um, I think he's conservative, um,
All right, all right.
homebody, tall, a little older. Good for you.
Braveheart is next.
Braveheart.
Looking for a love reading
Oh, Braveheart.
from the spirit guides.
Okay, so let's see what your spirit guides can tell you about attracting love.
Get off your ass and dance.
Do you dance, Braveheart? Let's see. What does your spirit guides have to say about this? Oh, gee. All reverse cards. Oh, yeah. Okay, so first off, they're saying, you know, things with your love life have gotten better. And with this, with the Five of Pentacles reversed, like if it's right side up, it's being left out in the cold, but still having somebody who chooses to be with you. So you're not alone, but you are out in the cold. And when it's reversed like that, it suggests a relationship coming your way that's more inclusive, that's more not in the cold, whatever that means. I think the cards are actually scolding you a bit about relationships. You know, basically who you pick. It's. I think you need to pick somebody a little bit more conventional, because I really feel like the people that you've picked, that you've chosen in the past, may have alienated your family or your friends in some way, because the cards are kind of chiding you again. You know, you don't really have the best judgment. But this one's a positive one. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Yeah. Braveheart, the cards are saying that you need to go through a major healing first, because you're carrying the weight of every relationship that's gone wrong in your life. You've got more chains on you than Jacob Marley, for sure. So I would really suggest that you get some kind of a healing treatment or meditation to cleanse your aura, to try and get rid of this energy.
Okay, well, that was for Braveheart. Next, we got Slow Easy.
Slow it easy.
Will I have another job by the beginning of the year?
All right.
What does 2026 hold for Slow Easy?
Okay. Slow it easy is looking for employment. Yeah. Of course, you've been looking for a while. I can see why you're getting a little discouraged. Oh, yeah. There we go. That's what I want to see. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You don't know it yet, but one of the resumes you already sent out is going to come through. So, yes, you will have a job by the end of the year.
Okay, moving on to Olivier. Do I have to be careful about Manuel? Is he planning anything to harm me?
You may be out of his reach, but let's see. It feels like Manuel maybe had a lot more power over you in the past that he doesn't have right now. So let's see.
Yeah, well, Manuel has a hard time completing things, following through.
Yeah, well, it's a bit of a narcissist. Oh, a bit of a psychopath. There's a difference.
Not much.
Not much, but there's a difference. Okay, so
Oh my goodness.
yeah. Yeah, okay. So we got the sixes happening for you. And what the sixes say is that somehow leaving Manuel was a lot easier than you thought it would be. And a lot harder for him than he'd ever thought it would be. Because it's saying, like you had the support of friends and family. So I don't think he was too popular with your friends or family. And then when you look at the six of swords, well, the six of swords is about moving forward. But, when it's right side up, there's sort of tension and worry there, even though you're going to a calmer place. This, you're going to a calmer place, and you were calm the minute you left him. And right in the middle, you look at his goal. His goal, he wants to undo your happiness, right? But he just has no power to do it. So he's full of hot air. Don't listen to what he says. Okay.
All right. Let's see what the cards say about this. Brother Chris. Oh, I think he's rewritten it a second time. All right. When will people that drive stop being so dumb and learn how to drive? This happened to us coming back today, and it was the driver in front of us. I'm not sure what happened. This happened, but I'm not quite sure what this is. Well, let's see what the cards say on that, Sally.
Yeah, well, I'm going to look at it, but I'll tell you what. As far as when are people going to stop being stupid drivers? Come on. My entire life, we've had stupid drivers. So I just don't think that's going to happen, Chris, but that's okay. I want to see what's going to happen with your damaged van.
You never know. We might end up with Johnny Cab.
I'm so sure Johnny's cab was any faster, any safer.
Not for Johnny Cab.
Not for Okay, so, yeah, the first thing it says is you're not alone in how you feel about other drivers. And, the insurance company is going to drag its feet. They always do. And it looks like it was a driver or woman, because the Empress says that she's going to lie her butt off.
Do you know more than we do?
Me?
Well, yeah, because you're talking like you know some details that aren't on the chat.
No, I don't. Just you can tell from what he said that there was an accident to the van, there was damage to the van. So that's what I wanted to look at.
Oh, I haven't got that far. Where does it say that?
It doesn't.
Oh, so you do have...
Yeah.
So you do have information that we don't, right? Because it doesn't say anything about what happened.
Yeah, he didn't say anything.
Well, then how do you know?
Because I'm a psychic. Plus that, it's pretty easy to extrapolate from what he said about stupid drivers and this happened to our van.
Okay. Moving on to magic dust. Before we start throwing fisticuffs around here. me and the dog.
The dog.
Me and the dog wrestling. Oh, he's too small for that.
Aw.
No, that's what you need the big dogs for to wrestle with. They love it.
Oh, you want to get a Newfie? The problem with big dogs, aside from the life expectancy, is that each and every one of them is a drooler.
Oh, you got like a 140-pound shepherd. They're not that big a drooler. Now you'll definitely end up with some bite marks on you if you start wrestling with that.
Yeah.
Okay, we got magic dust, spirit guide messages. Let's go.
Okay, so what does Spirit have to say to magic dust? This is a time of year when they say the veil is the thinnest, so it's the easiest to communicate with those who have passed. And I really think that you're going to get some messages, probably in your dreams. So work hard at remembering your dreams. If you go to sleep and kind of self-hypnotize by saying, I will remember my dreams, I will remember my dreams over and over again, you might remember in the morning. And plus, when you're waking up, try and think about what your dream is, run it through your mind to kind of cement it. Anyhow, going on. You've got a chance here there's a new opportunity being handed to you. A chance to grow on an entrepreneurial level. Yeah. And positively, you've got temperance. So whatever you've done to heal yourself and heal your life has really brought it into balance. And that's why things are going to start working out for you. Oh, this is St. Michael, by the way.
Okay. Brahman. Looking for spirit messages.
Okay. Spirit message for Brahman. Okay.
Well, sunny side, I'm glad the show looks good on TV. I think so too. I have no idea what we sound like though. I've been meddling with the controls today.
That too. Every Sunday there's a different card that seems to show up over and over again. And this week it's the Two of Wands reversed. And the Two of Wands reversed, like when it's right side up, it talks about having secured one part of something and trying to get a hold on another and looking over the world. And this maybe talks about you having something that's only halfway done, that they'd like to see you complete. The Nine of Wands, like up front, like that. He's really super defensive, but for no good reason. Because the war's obviously already happened. So there's nobody's going to take, at this point, there's nobody that's going to take his wands. So there's no reason for him to guard them like that. When it's reversed like this, it's saying you're laying down a lot of your walls and you're learning to not carry other people's weight, which is really good. And you should continue to do that. Although sometimes when you do that, they'll pile on the guilt. And I know that. You know that. But the next 6 months are going to be very good for you as far as getting ahead, as far as building a support network, and know that your friends and family are with you here. So what I see in general, your spirit is saying that you've got a lot of fire around you. It's time for you to just go forward, and you might step on some toes, but they'll forgive you.
Blah, blah, too.
Hi, blah, blah, too.
Looking for love soon.
Oh, yeah. This is the season.
Oh, yeah. Everybody wants to know how much money to spend on somebody for Christmas before they leave them 3 months later. Thanks for the stuff.
Oh. So, and blah blah wants to know about potential love relationships. Okay, so the first thing our spirit is saying is that you haven't been putting out confidence signals. So, mind your posture. You need to put out that. Strength is about confidence. Strength is about being confident enough to walk up to that lion and put your hand in its mouth. Okay, and if you can walk confidently, you can go into the store, pick something out, and walk on out the door if you're confident about it. I know I did it when I was a kid, and I blew it because I went back and paid for the peanut butter, but that's another story. So, anyhow, you need to show confidence, because confidence will attract a confident man, and a woman who is sure of herself is attractive. Yeah. It's in the area of love. It does say that you've had to walk away from quite a few relationships. So I can see why you're worried about how long it's going to be until you lose the lost Klingon looking for an asshole tattoo on your forehead. Okay, so what do we got here? The High Priestess. Okay, so yeah, there's love coming your way, and it's not love that you have to choose, it's love that will choose you. So that goes right back to the idea of Just walk around like you own the world. Walk around like you're 6 feet tall. It'll attract somebody, and it's like you won't even see it coming. They're saying probably before February, because it looks like it's written in the books by February. So we might be looking at a holiday relationship.
Woohoo!
8 weeks, yeah. Holiday relationship.
There you go.
8 weeks, 2 months. There you go.
Soon enough.
Yep.
Starfall, looking for a reading for the week ahead.
Okay, so what does Starfall need for the week ahead? Okay, Starfall. The week ahead, it might be a little bit of a frustrating week. It's gonna feel like nothing's happening, and you're wondering if you've made some bad decisions, because it does seem like things just aren't moving as forward as fast as you think they should. Although, even reverse with the Knight of Swords, that it is moving forward. It is moving forward, and this is a good time to change your view. Change your judgment as far as the kind of guy that you pick, or the guy that you pick, or the guy that you let pick you. Yeah. So go ahead. I know you don't have you might feel like you're being too picky. Don't. Know that the right one is out there, and I'll give it. It does seem to be happening slowly, but that's still okay. Maybe by the end of November. Yeah.
Moving on to Carrie Ann. Will Nixon and I ever communicate and speak about our situation?
Is that about the 18 minutes? Oh, only old boomers from the States will know that. All right. Well, next time I ever communicate and speak about our situation. I think Nixon would rather swim through a pool of razor blades, but we'll see.
Raise your cane if you're a boomer watching this show. Slow burn, eh?
Yes. Okay, so will Nixon and I ever communicate about speaking our situation? And I don't know. He's indecisive about it. He hasn't made up his mind. I just feel like whatever's going on, he will, but he will when he absolutely has to. And he's still got a number of the number 2. So I'd say probably 2 months. So you say between December and February. So it's either 2 months or the second month, which they're very close together. So it's right through there when he will talk about the relationship. Although, again, I meant it when I said he'd rather swim through razor blades. Sometimes it's like Schrodinger's cat. If you don't resolve a relationship, you're still in a relationship. So there's that, and he's kind of hanging on to it. But yeah.
Bat Moms, we take the questions in sequence, and we know there's viewers who will type in the question and then leave the chat. So maybe that's why you're not seeing the questions that we're answering. That's my guess on that. But we do take the questions as they come in sequence. Every once in a while I'll jump ahead, but I always go back. For instance, right now I'm going to jump ahead to Michelle Weber because it's her birthday.
Oh, really? Okay. See, I was gonna make sure that I point out that my necklace is made out of buttons. It's all buttons, and it was a gift from Pam's mom. Thank you so much. I just think it's amazing. Because you look at it, it looks like it's, from a distance, it looks like it's a gold chain, but it's not. Okay, so Michelle Weber wants what?
Wants to know about the rest of the year.
All right. So, what can Spirit tell Michelle Weber about the year ahead? And of course, it's only 3 cards, so it's only going to be what you need to know the most.
I'm pushing her around, Bat Mom, just because we can keep going. Sometimes Sally talks and talks and talks. And yes, of course, there's a time frame. We're usually done at 10 o'clock, but we're going a little longer.
Well, we're getting more people too.
And
By the way, good morning, India.
And FY, we've been married for 27 years, so, there's that.
There's that. Okay. So, Michelle Weber wants to know for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
And everybody tell Michelle happy birthday.
They already did.
Oh, good. Okay, so you are going to manage to resolve somebody who's been kind of gossipy and bitchy about you. So it looks like you're going to be able to get rid of that. It does look like you're not going to get everything you want from life in the next couple of months, but you are going to get something. So the universe is going to leave you out in the cold. And positively speaking, you have the moon, but it's the moon reversed. And the moon reversed, it talks about it talks about secrets, emotional secrets coming out at a bad time. So, yeah, and I'm going to leave it at that you are going to have a situation where certain secrets, certain things that you thought were going to be secret aren't. All right, so now we have Wendy.
Wendy Macero.
Yes.
Looking for spirit messages about E.
Okay, well, we'll see. What can Spirit tell Wendy about E? And of course, that is who E is to you, because the Spirit will only tell you the details are applicable to you. Unless, of course, it's your kid or your husband. All right, so he's kind of doling out his attention a little conservatively. Oh, okay. So he's slowly but surely, kind of opening up a little bit to you. I see you going from the 4 of Pentacles to 6 of Pentacles. So that's, at least at least it's a little bit more open, but there's still this idea of things being doled out sparingly. Oh, okay. You're going to be, okay. So it feels like for the rest of the year, you're going to feel like you're shut out of certain projects, and you're not being given what you want to be given. It feels like you're being given like the crumbs. I see a new opportunity coming your way. There are better people to work for, and an opportunity with a young company is coming through for you, and it's a good thing. Okay.
Bat Mom, I found your question, so we're going to get to that right now. The program I use to put the questions on the screen, I need to filter it by question mark. Otherwise, the entire chat would go through it, and I definitely would miss questions. This way, that program only sees the questions. So please, next time, add a question mark to your question. Simple enough. Bat Mom would like to know what they need to know right now.
Okay, so I don't see Bat Mom.
Well, it's further down.
Oh.
A new subscriber. That's why we're jumping to that.
Okay. So Bat Mom.
The regulars are coming back,
Bat Mom. Let's see what we got. So Bat Mom. Oh, that's nice. So The the cards are talking to you about relationship, and I guess you've gone through separation. You know, because it's showing. You know, it's showing separations, and but ahead, I do see love coming your way, and you can see that. You know, you don't even have to be a reader to know that card is about love. When I look and behind me, I think maybe there's a child involved or something, because when I got here, it says you have who you need by your side, and it does say that you know there was a separation, but you've been conflicted about it for a long time, so it's hard for you to let go of everything. But still, before the end of the year, there's somebody who's going to approach you, somebody who's going to make overtures, and it feels like a good thing. It's up to you to accept it. Okay.
Okay. Getting back to Leo Moon.
Leo Moon.
Will I meet any love interest at LY or no?
Okay. Leo Moon. Leo Moon. Okay. Yes. Yes. It also feels like why you're going to LY isn't necessarily find love interest. It has to do about, you know, it has to do about material things. It has to do about practical matters, securing your own future. But you do want love interest as well, and it feels like there's somebody that there is a love interest. I see you being approached. So, will you find one? Yes. Yes. And a suitable one, too, at that.
Next, we've got Macho Mandy Savage.
Hello, Macho Mandy Savage.
What do they need to know right now?
Do we need to know right now? Oh, gee. Now I've got a village person earwig. Oh, no. Earworm. That's what they call it, earworm. Okay, so.
Do you mean the village people?
Yeah.
You said person.
Oh.
Is it because of the Y
Sure.
from the previous question?
No, because it's Macho Man. Yeah. Macho Man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're thinking of the village people
Yeah.
instead of wrestling?
Yeah. Sorry. Okay. A message for Macho Man. Let's go. Okay, so it says that you could basically carry what life is going to throw at you coming forward, but when I look at these two, this is like the outside forces at work. I think that you've got somebody that you know, you have the Empress reverse, and this is somebody who should be nurturing and kind to you that isn't, and that's one of your burdens. You know that you're appealing to this person, and spirit might not like it because this is a really weighed down person. And even though you can move forward, do you really want to move forward, not seeing what's ahead of you? And it's also saying a justice, that things are unbalanced around you because you've got justice reversed, and that does talk. You know, it's saying that you worry too much, you carry too much of a load, and yeah. So that's your spirit message.
Okay, New Love wants to know what they need to know right now.
Okay, what does new love need to know?
Let me know when you're done.
Done with what?
Well, we got a lot of questions to go.
Oh, we do. Oh, yeah. Okay. I can go on for a little bit. What do you think, folks? Okay, new love. What do I need to know right now? New love. Okay, the card is saying, don't worry so much and don't try so hard. You do have good love. You do have love coming your way. These are good things coming your way, and they're coming your way because you deserve them. So, yeah, you've got rewards coming your way, new love, including new love.
All right. And Shaman. What's coming towards me in regards with Soya? No contact for 2 months now. All right, Anshaman wants to know about Soya.
Is she in prison? Are they in prison? Are they
What are you asking me for?
yeah, well, you know, somebody contact you for 2 months in this world. All right, anyhow, I shall not be harsh.
Right.
Keep my mind clear, keep my heart clear. Let's get a fair look at Zoya. Okay, so what I see here is a lot of eights, and 8 is a number of evolution. So things are evolving with ancient with where am I with Zoya, but you know this one right here, it's like yeah, there was something that made you feel strong and connected, and seems to be all you hope for. And you may hear from him, but I think it's not going to take you too long to realize, I hate to say this, but it's not going to work out. But he will contact you. I think he'll make you hold out for another week or so. But he will contact you. But that's what his message is going to be. You know, we had fun. You know, we had fun in August, but it's time for me to move on and grow up, kind of thing.
All right, AP.
Hi, Yuki.
Although it's not a romantic connection, but does Daniel find me attractive?
Yes. Okay. Oh, let me take the cards. Oh, it's not a romantic attraction, but you sure want it to be. Yeah. I think we got 2 people that are just not speaking their minds. Ooh. Yeah, he does have positive feelings for you. Okay, so he does have positive feelings for you. I know he's not expressing it. And you're trying not to let it show that you kind of crush on him. I think this whole thing's going to end up like a rom-com. So I think you guys are going to be doing this dance. It says for a period of 3, and I'd like to say 3 days or 3 weeks, but I think that it's going to be more like 3 months. Because I see you kind of dancing the dance for a while. Although when you feel a strong attraction to somebody, it's usually mutual, and in this case, it definitely is. And both of you are afraid to talk about it. Okay, so don't take advantage of your relationship. Still do a good job, but yeah, you're fine. Him like you.
Jean G is next. She's looking for guidance for the week.
Hey, Shanji. Okay, so Sean G. Sean G. What does Sean G need to know for the week ahead? Sean G needs to know. Well, it kind of says that you've had enough, and you are realizing that you could put one foot in front of the other and get out of certain situations. So you're going to resolve some situations this week, and there may be some people that don't like that. And also, I see that. I do see a decision to stay where you're at, even though other places call to you. Yeah, yeah. It's like I do see things moving forward for you, but I do think that over the next few months, it's going to be controlled because you just need big changes to happen slowly. And this is the beginning of a big change this week.
Butterfly A.
Hi, Butterfly A.
What should I know about my connection with Pisces C?
Okay.
I've got two more after that.
Okay, so I'm just having. Okay, so where are we at?
Further down.
Oh, further down? Oh, okay. Anything. Oh, and Onessa forgot to put him. Oh, never mind.
Well, did you get Lynn Hirayama? No, we're using Butterfly A. Well, you know what? This is the question. Can you tell me my connection with C?
Okay, so Butterfly A's connection to C. Okay, Butterfly A. Um, yeah, yeah. It's really good, butterflies. Your butterfly, it is good. It starts out with the three maidens in the garden, right? And sometimes that indicates a marriage, especially when I see the way things are going here. You know, you've got something that's is coming out into the open and is developing very nicely. You could not ask for a happier relationship card than this. There's something very long term, and I do see kids involved. Okie dokie.
All right. Next, we have Lynn Hirayama. You scroll up just a little bit there.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, wait a second. There we go.
There you go. May I ask what I have to look forward to for the rest of this year? Well, let's see what the cards say on that.
Okay. And here we are. The rest of the year. Well, it looks like life's going to give you a bit of a break. So maybe the holidays are going to be chill. Ooh, okay. So we get the four. We get the Emperor, and the Emperor is reversed. The Emperor, I really feel like they're talking about your father. It could be your boss, but I think they're talking about your father being maybe unnecessarily grumpy. Just because I see somebody just being grumpy. Somebody that's falling short of his own goals. Has nothing to do with you. Don't take it personally when somebody's being a little snippy with you. Okay, and then we have the Chariot, and the Chariot is reversed here. So I really feel like this is a time when your car might not be so reliable for you, and this is probably a good time for you to save up for a new one. Okay.
And last, we have Purvaja.
Hello.
Will starting my business be a success quickly?
Oh, yeah. So, you kind of have to define quickly. Okay.
Right. Yeah. Like, I don't see it overnight, but I also don't see it taking 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, yeah. Which is normal. And I'm just being thrown normal statistics about starting a business, which makes perfect sense. So, middle of the road for you. Yeah. Okay. So, whoever backed you financially for your business might not be as forthcoming going forward. So there might be a bit of a problem with cash flow. So you're not going to get success again. You're not going to get the success that you want right away. It's going to, it's kind of going to be, well, I wanted 100 customers on my first day, and you're going to find that business builds up slowly, and which is just so normal. It looks like you've got things rolling and going your way in 4 years. I know that this is something that you want to achieve in under a year, but the things you want to achieve in under a year, you will achieve in 4 years, and that's fine. That's beautiful. Right. Yes. Yes. And it's kind of like eventually you will win the admiration of somebody. So in the long run, your business will do very well. I said to take the long run, so I think we're looking at about 4 years. And the idea that your business improves over 4 years, I'm sorry, it's not instant, but it takes 4 years. You get you get a serious backer, you get a partner, and it might be a love partner because this is a love card. Okay,
That was the last question.
that was the last question.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I know I've gone long. Thank you to everybody who tuned in. I hope you remember to like and subscribe. We enjoy coming here every Sunday. And if you want a reading with me, call the spa near the tracks at 519-272
2. Yep.
1293.
Yes.
I actually got it right. I'm there on Mondays and Saturdays, so I look forward to seeing you. I also do online readings, and all you have to do to get an online reading, I use Facebook, I use Messenger Video, and just send me a private message. You can send it to Sally Diane info@sallydiane.com. You can also send it to the Queen of Ooga Booga at gmail.com.
All right. Well, see what happens when you talk too long.
Yes. Okay.
Have a good night, everybody.
Have a great week. Bye-bye.